And welcome back to the WHHI Daily News. Guess who we have? Alan Perry. As you know, he's the mayor of the town of Hilton Head, and we're in a very exciting time.
Yes.
Because we are working on the 2025 budget.
That is correct.
Right.
As a matter of fact, we had the first reading and the presentation to the public yesterday.
Okay.
And it's a little bit bigger than normal, but there's a reason for that. We've got a lot of CIP projects that we're looking to do. So
before you go any further, what is it? What's the number?
It's about $167 million.
So is that, you said that's a little higher than normal?
It is higher. It's higher than last year's.
Okay.
We started off about $130 million last year, and through some changes, it became about $140 million. But the CIP budget, that's where the money is.
Now, what does the CIP stand for?
Capital Improvement Projects.
Okay.
So the things that we're going to work on in 25, and the biggest will be the beach renourishment project.
Love it.
So
Yep.
that starts probably a little over from a year from now, but we've got to have it in the 25 budget. There'll be
Okay.
some rollover of those funds into 26, but that's when the project starts.
And with beach renourishment, what does that involve very quickly?
It involves putting sand back on the beaches and making certain that we're up to a level and that
Okay.
the homes are protected and the
All right.
beaches are protected as
'Cause
well.
we need that.
Yes, we do.
Yes, okay. So then we have parks.
We have parks, we've got roadways, we've got stormwater. So we've got so as we go down the line, it's beach renourishment, then it goes to parks and roadways as to the higher cost items. And we've been budgeting for years for parks rehabilitations. And now we'll be at a point to actually start that construction.
Right.
So,
Any particular park you want to mention?
well, yeah. So we've got Chaplin Park, we've got Crossings Park, we've got the two new parks, Patterson and Taylor Parks, that we'll be working on. So we'll see a lot of this come forward, and we've got Islanders Beach Park as well.
Right. All right. And so let's talk about roads.
Yes.
So where are we?
So we're working with DOT on certain areas of the roads by Northridge to help create a safer passage through from Dillon Road to Beach City Road.
Right.
And we're working with DOT on that, and we've got funds allocated to address those areas and to make them safer for everybody.
And I also think Main Street, aren't you working on Main Street as well? Because we had someone on also talking about that.
We've gone in and done some touch-ups there,
right.
but we're still working on the master plan for that, and that's going to take probably another year to figure out, and that'll be another major expense that we'll come across.
Very good. So for the public to really understand what this is all about and have some input, you're going to have some workshops.
We are.
So explain what that is.
So in May, we'll have 2 workshops, and forgive me, I don't have them off the top of my head. I think it's May 7th and 9th, I think, but maybe 6th and 8th. I just don't have them off the top of my head.
No worries, you go on the website.
Go on the website. But it's an opportunity for the community to come in and listen and express their opinion about how things are running and how things are being operated. And it's very important to state that while we've got a higher budget than normal, there is no increase to taxpayers.
Thank you. No millage, no tax increase.
None whatsoever.
So, I mean, what a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is. It is. We're fortunate to have these other sources of revenue.
Incomes, yes. Right.
That allow us to do these different projects, and not raising property taxes to property owners.
Thank you.
Is so important.
Absolutely. You had mentioned to me earlier that council was really involved in this process this year.
Yes.
Right.
So the town manager, we all got together with the finance the finance folks and the finance director, went over the budget.
Yeah.
In detail. So we had 2-on-2 meetings, basically. We would have 2 council folks come in, but we would dive into the budget and really understand where we are and where the money is being spent, how it's being spent, where the funds are coming from, how they're being utilized. So we've had a good opportunity to really review.
Has that been a learning process for you? I mean, I know you're in the kind of the money business anyway, with the mortgage business, but I would think it's very comprehensive.
It is very comprehensive. We've got 6 funds, and then we've got where the money comes from. I mean, it is very in depth. You look at 167 million roughly, and understanding that does take some time.
Right. Very good. Thank you, Alan Perry, once again with a great update on the 2025 budget, which will go into effect on July 1st of this year. For the rest of 24 and into 25. Thank you, Alan.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back with more news. Don't go away.